Tuesday to everybody. Thank you for being here once again. And listen, I just appreciate you guys showing up every single week. I know these meetings are a little longer sometimes. We cover a lot of information in a short amount of time. So I just want to say I'm grateful for you guys always showing up. And like Dewey says, he says, yeah, showing up is half the battle. Being a part of this culture is important for us, and we learn a lot from each other. This is a brotherhood, this is a sisterhood, and this is a village. And I believe that there's so much power that comes from these meetings. So I want to thank you guys for all being here. Just want to send a message out of gratitude. I was able to spend some time with my family over the weekend, and it was really cool to be able to do that for our parents. Just in short, I grew up a really tough life, didn't have much. My mom lost her house when we were 12 years old, on the streets, didn't have anywhere to live. And like to be able to fast forward now, to be able to take my mom to a place where she was a total surprise for her. She cried and she's like, oh my God, this means the world to me. Like, it just meant so much to be able to do that for my family. It's like, I don't really care about nice things. Obviously, I like to have some nice things, but to be able to give back, man, that feels good. My mom and stepdad had the best time. We were able to all come together. Jen's mom threw down in the kitchen, and it was great. It was a great experience. So as hard as we work, you guys, make sure that you're spending that time with the people that you love the most, and make sure that you're giving back to them. So just want to share that with you guys. So it's been a busy week for us, you guys. We have been super busy, tons of wins. Before we get into the wins for the week, we have some first-time wins and we have some huge wins for the week. But wanted to turn it over to Kenny before we get started. Kenny, anything before we kick this meeting off?
Everyone's doing a really good job. I see it's really hard to follow people's social media again because there's so much going on. Let's say just keep it up. We're getting a lot of traction now in the marketplace. Zillow Flex has been a big announcement for us. We're having a lot of conversations in new markets. Christina here? Yeah, Christina went to Brentwood. We checked out a pretty cool office space that we're strongly considering taking over 1,800 square feet large loft. So we might drop Concord and expand more into Walnut Creek and that. That's something we're working on. We did hire 2 VAs today. It's been kind of hectic because we weren't too prepared to bring people on full time. But we have a meeting with our VA company today with our leadership team, so we can start rolling all the services that we've been mentioning in the last couple of calls out to the entire team after proper training. So looking to launch that within the next week for all you guys.
Yeah, so big stuff for us, you guys. This is going to allow you to run your business more efficiently, and it's going to allow you to scale in ways that you have never been able to scale. Because by a show of hands, how many of us are really, really good at doing administrative work and paperwork? Okay, so that's going to be like a 50-50, maybe even 60-40. It just core competencies, right? Some of us are great at negotiating. Some of us are great at booking appointments. Some of us are great on tour. Some of us are great at closing deals. But at the end of the day, some of the minutia is things that we might not be really good at. And so to take some of those things off your plate, I think it's going to help you guys grow and help you guys scale. To give you guys a quick idea of where we're at as a company, right now in the pipe, we have 204 deals that we are projected to close at $140 million in volume. So you guys, I want you to give yourselves a giant round of applause. This is a huge accomplishment. I cannot tell you, there's brokerages out there that are asking us like, well, how are you guys doing this? Are these numbers real? Is this all transparent? And it's like, you guys have showed up and you guys have produced at this level. It is absolutely incredible to see. We knew that we would grow, but we didn't think that we would get here this quick. And so we still have a goal, you guys. We need to hit 100 agents by January. So send us your referrals, hook us up with people you know that would be a good addition to this team. We'd love to invite them to one of our meetings and have a one-on-one with them and share everything that's going on with our team. So really great stuff. A couple things that we wanted to talk about, I think, that are super important. We wanted to talk about, obviously, the giant elephant in the room, which is coronavirus. As you guys have seen, as you guys have watched the news, there's been a spike in coronavirus in the Bay Area. And so we as a team and as a company, we have to do our part. And so, Karina, did you want me to talk about this, or did you want to talk about this, or do you want me to lead on this?
I just want to say briefly to everyone, that this comes from a place of caring about you and your business and your clients and your health, like above all else. We're all human beings. And so we're vulnerable, right? And it's not political, it's not a conspiracy, it's not trying to hamper your business. It's all for your benefit and the benefit of your clients and your ultimate health as people. So we're trying to navigate for the office, actually coming into the office. If you're going to the Jack London office, you want to have no more than 3 people at a time in that shared space, and you want to wear your mask the whole time. It's a pain in the butt. It's not fun, but if you're going to be sharing space with people, you need to do the responsible thing, mask up, make sure you're not coming in if you're sick. Obviously, that goes without saying. But you can be an asymptomatic carrier. You can have a negative test, be doing everything right and not know. So that's the scary part, but we're doing everything that we can to make it feel like you still have the camaraderie of the team. We have Slack, and we're going to do daily Zoom check-in meetings. If you want to drop in, you can drop into my Zoom meeting at noon every day except for Tuesday, because we'll just have gotten off the team meeting. But at 12 o'clock every day, my Zoom, I'll post the link for that. And hopefully we can kind of keep some camaraderie, some synergy. You can talk about whatever. We can goof off. We can talk about forms. We can talk about, strategy, whatever, because we don't want you guys to lose the feeling of the team without having a, super close office space. Of course,
That's how we kind of made it through early pandemic, like in April, May, June. Maybe not towards the beginning of June. We had a Zoom room popping all the time, where everyone's just like chit chat, and when we weren't talking, we put ourselves on mute. It was actually pretty productive. That way, it's like being in the real office nonstop.
Yeah, so we'll have that open for an hour every day. Just drop in, say how's it going, bullshit, whatever. We need to keep our spirits high through this time. The rates are worse than it was when I first started the pandemic. So obviously we're not doing great as a as a state or even Bay Area. So please do your part. If you are traveling, please go get checked. Like, get your test before and after, and sometimes you get a false negative, but get tested again, because you're interacting with the public, and you don't want to be that person that's spreading this around. And anything you want to add, Elias? I'll shut up now.
No, perfect. So you guys, so just to recap on that, we're still going to do a daily huddle. It's going to be in Karina's Zoom room. She'll put that in the chat box down below. That way we can all come together and still have a sense of community. If you're going into the office, no more than 3 people in the office at one time with that, and please wear your mask. You're welcome to have a whole bunch of you at an office, but make sure that you're using the individual breakout space and that you guys are keeping your distance. We're going to have this in place for the next 3 weeks. A lot of you are going to be around your grandparents and elderly people that are at high risk over the holidays. We will want to make sure to keep everybody safe. We're looking out for you guys. We love coming together in the office. Don't get me wrong. We love the banter. We love the excitement. We love the camaraderie, but we just want to make sure everyone's protected over the next 3 weeks. So let's all do our parts, but let's all stay connected, hop in the Zoom room every single day except for Tuesdays to come together, and that's going to be in Karina's room. So thank you guys for understanding. So let's go over to a couple wins this week. DeAndre wrote his first offer yesterday as a Team Fast member. So DeAndre, tell us a little bit about this client, where you are, and shit, man, do you have some good news for us? Have you heard back? Like, tell us what's going on. Okay, DeAndre, you are muted. So I just did all that hype. We're going to come back to you in just a moment here.
That'd be such a killer.
Right. All right. So he'll be off and on in just a minute. But I wanted to turn it over to Joey. Joey's had a listing over in Oakland. It's a 4-plex. It's been on the market for a while. And Joey, tell us a little bit about what's going on with you. I think you have some good news to share.
Just contact the buyer's agent. He said he's going to put the deposit today. So hopefully he put the deposit today, and we'll go from there.
And what was the offer that you guys accepted on the 4-plex?
1.2.
And were you met with some challenges along the way with some repairs and things that needed to be done?
It's a VA loan, so for a VA loan you have to take care of Section 1 items.
I know who bought that house.
The thing about my seller is a general contractor, so he almost got everything done already, so it should be good.
Very nice. And so, Joey, just so for the people that don't know on this call, how long was this listing on the market?
think maybe 119 days, maybe, or a little bit more, maybe.
119 days, and Joey hung in there. And Joey, is this your first deal as a Team Fast agent?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Congratulations, my man. And listen, there's some challenges. It's VA. If you have a VA loan, you guys know, or if you don't know, all Section 1 work needs to be cleared by the close of escrow. He was able to work with his seller, able to get that, taken care of. And so congratulations, Joey. Joey called us tons of times, had questions. What do I do? What's your advice? How do I counter this? So way to hang in there, my man. Congratulations. Let's build off the success of this. Let's farm that area. Let's let the community know exactly what you did and how you won. So congratulations.
Thank you, Elias.
We have another first on the team. And I'm not sure if we had talked about this last week, but Miss Laura, Hot Pink Laura, by the way, I love the branding. Laura got into contract for her very first time as a Team Fast agent. So Laura, tell us what's going on, how you got this client into contract, and bring us up to speed. Damn, I'm hyping people up that aren't even here. It's okay. Let me
check it there first.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I gotta stop with all the hype and then just be like, hey, are you
right?
on?
You need to do roll call first.
Right? Okay. Somebody that I do know is here. Wait, Kevin, are you on?
No, just kidding. I am.
So Kevin got into contract on a pretty large deal this past week. So Kevin, you want to bring us up to speed and tell us how you got this deal, and tell us about your win.
Yeah, so I got this lead from Redfin. They were needing to sell a home in Antioch. So we were looking at some duplexes in West Oakland, and finally they got, their home on the market. And I talked to this listing agent and said, hey, like, we're super interested in this. This is going to be in the sale, like in contingent on the sale of their home, but they already have 3 offers in hand. They're getting offers but Sunday, and they got 15 offers in. And what won us the deal against the other offer was, one, we put in more of a down payment, as well as working with First Republic for the Eagle Loan Program, and they were familiar with that. And they were also they also bank with First Republic, so that made them feel super comfortable. So yeah, it's gonna be smooth. We already got that in like escrow, and it's below the listed price. And yeah, my clients are stoked. I'm super excited for them.
Nice. And I saw in here, Go Pippi. Pippi,
Yeah.
she's incredible. Like Jen and I used her for a deal that we're in contract in right now, and she's great. And that's kind of been your go-to person, right, Kev?
Yeah, she's super sharp. And like, if you ever need anything, what I do is I just text her and she'll get back to me super quick. And one thing for a lot of you new agents, if you're working in the East Bay, especially, most of these homes out here in Oakland and some parts of San Leandro qualify for the Eagle Loan Program, which is a 2.75 interest rate. And First Republic will also cover up to $7,000 of their closing costs that are non-reoccurring. And yeah, it's a super great program if your client's putting in at least 20% down. And it's directly through First Republic. So if she underwrites you and she says it's good to go, just trust her. It's good to go. And you can even go in non-contingent if your clients are comfortable with it. So that's where we're at with that. But if you guys want her details, let me know, or I'll put it into the chat, and then you guys can reach out to her directly.
For sure, man. Well, congratulations on your recent transaction. And just year over year, so people that haven't heard your story, how many deals did you close last year, and what are you on pace to close this year?
Last year I closed 8 deals, and then this year I'm at 11 right now, but I have like a shit ton of buyers that are super active. And I just put on a listing with Mauricio, that duplex in Stockton, and he received a call and a text yesterday, right when we came on, that the agent's planning on writing. I'm seeing if I can get this other buyer to work with us too, if that offer isn't super strong, and maybe we'll be able to, you know, Mauricio and I will be able to work together on this one. But yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. And I heard, you know what's cool about that? It's like when you got your brother or your sister on the other end of that deal, it's just like you guys both know how you work. There's a sense of community already. They're like, all right, let's do this. You guys can communicate on different levels. So awesome job, my man. And Mauricio is another person who is, you know, he's not only doubled his business, tripled his business. So really great job, Kevin. Love seeing all your growth. Let's go over to, let's try DeAndre and Laura. Are either one of you guys available? Going once.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm here just getting parked really quick. Had to finish a sales call. How's it going, guys?
It's good, man. It's good. So just so you guys know, DeAndre is a full-time father. He's still working a full-time job, and he's trying to transition full-time into real estate. So DeAndre, I know that you have a recent win, just submitted your first, you know, offer as a Team Fast agent. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I just submitted my first offer yesterday. I think it's pretty strong, but we'll see. It's up to the real estate gods now. This was a friend of mine. He actually started off as my mechanic. Just after like the second time going to a shop, I was like, hey, man, just in case, you know, you're looking or you know anybody that's looking, I'd love to, you know, have a conversation and let them know how I can help them in the real estate market. And he was like, dude, I'm looking right now. So this past weekend on Sunday, we went to view 3 houses. None of them he liked. And then the next day, he happened to just comb the area and was like, dude, what's up with this one? And I was like, we have to get in there within like the next day. So we got everything dialed in. Luckily, he was already fully pre-approved and we got to write yesterday. So we'll see.
That's right, my man. Well, hey, we're good juju from the team. And it was cool. I posted on Instagram yesterday. It's like, he's like, hey, I just submitted my first offer. And like the line of people that were just like, great job, good juju, good vibes. Like, dude, that's your team, man. It's fully in support of you. And, you know, I want to give you a shout out. We had a quick coaching call last week. I'm like, hey, what are some things that I could be doing, you know, differently, so on and so forth. And DeAndre is always open to polishing points. I said, I love your social media because, you know, it's good information. Keep Current Matters helps you like automate some of the things that you're putting on your social. But I was like, you need to put a personal touch to it. Where are you? Where's your story? Where's your journey? And the other day, he's posted up at a listing, got there a little bit early, set up his camera and did a quick video. So that was a little uncomfortable for him. He'll tell you, like, all right, getting in front of the camera is not my thing, but he got out of his comfort zone. So talk a little bit about that.
For sure. Yeah. I am super nervous when it comes to like having multiple people looking at me. If I'm one-on-one, I'm super confident and can control the room. But when it's multiple people, I get really nervous. So yeah, that definitely was a challenge for me to get over. But what I did lean on was just focus on the good work we're doing. So I was sitting at the listing and I was there a little bit early and he happened to be an hour late, but whatever, we have to be there for our client. And I was just like, let me just put this out there and shot it up on my story. And man, you'll be shocked at the amount of likes your face will get versus, you know, it's not necessarily automated. I do go through what I get on KCM, but it's not really created by me. Correct. They want to see us. They want to see our journey, like you said. And man, it definitely paid off. So
good for you, man. Show them that $1 million smile, my man. Seriously. So really
I'm working on it.
All right, fingers crossed. Keep us up to date. As soon as we get an accepted offer, let us know. So really good job. Want to head over to one of our newer agents as well, Harrison. So Harrison was able to book his very first appointment from our lead pond. He has his very first buyer's appointment tomorrow. So Harrison, tell us about that journey, how you got the appointment, and tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's actually today at 5. So I'm a little bit nervous for that, but I just got it from calling Lead Pond. Just a numbers game, just came out of nowhere. He just called me back and said, I'm ready to go. So we're going to go take a look at one property today and then hope a few more later on, but hopefully it goes well.
Nice. Yeah. And had you left them a message before? How did you text message them? How did you originally start communicating with this lead?
Voicemail.
Voicemail. And he called you back.
Yeah, nice. He just called me back and set it up.
Must have been a good voicemail.
I know, right?
Right. So, hey, man, good job. Harrison's been, you know, he shows up to all the coaching, shows up to all the meetings, all the trainings, and he's just super, super hungry. And he's, you know, willing to learn and adjust along the way. So Harrison, great job. If you need any help prepping for the showing today, let me know. I think the biggest challenge you said was setting up the e-key. The one thing I want you to make sure you have is make sure that you have your PIN code. It's happened to us before, and it's happened to Ryan, right? You get there, you're like, shit, I don't know what my PIN code is. And you're trying to get on call with Bay East or whoever and get your PIN code. Make sure you have that for your e-key prior to get it out there, and show up at least an hour early to make sure everything is working and you're not scrambling at the last minute.
Okay. Quick question.
Check for
actually.
the CBS code also. That messed me up
Okay.
one time.
Okay. And if it's owner occupied currently, will they be there usually for the showing?
No, so I would talk to the listing agent. I'm sure you booked an appointment through Calendly or through the listing agent directly. Most of the time they're not there. If they are there, it can get a little bit awkward, but most of the time they are not there. So I would just double check with your.
They're not supposed to be there right now.
Yeah, but the other day we walked into a house. It was one of mine and Omar's client, and they're walking out the back door scurrying to get out of the house. And I thought it was very, very weird and awkward. So just check with your listing on the other side.
All right, definitely.
COVID guidelines is they're not supposed to be there. Tenants are not supposed to be there, but they're still within their legal right to be there. So
Okay.
yeah, it was a little awkward the other day, but good job nonetheless, and great job. I'm going to turn it over to John. I know we've been kicking ass with our fast agent success track training. Love the attendance, the engagement. So John, you want to give us a quick update on how things are going from a training aspect?
Yeah, things are going good. Thanks everyone that's been coming. We're widening the scope a little bit. On Monday, we talked about title and escrow. We got a few different topics coming up that we're going to hit, like talking about financing, talking about unconventional sales, multi-unit, probate, new development, stuff like that. We can do marketing in a couple weeks. So we're about 2/3 of the way there. It's been fun. I feel like it's gone great for the first time around. We'll make some adjustments for the next quarter session, but thank you everybody. I'm actually going to send out a minor adjustment to the schedule. I actually can't do next Monday with the holiday weeks, so we're skipping that. But other than that, it's been awesome. They're all recorded. We're working on a YouTube channel, which I'm a little nervous about, just having myself out there talking about stuff. But we're working on a YouTube channel that all the classes will be on, so you can go through them.
And we have we have it on High Note right now. We just got the link this morning. So if you guys want it, let us know. So it's all of John's training in one nice slide deck. But I think we really want it to be on YouTube too, so we can create more buzz for the team.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's cool. You can share those with other people. And I think if you have new agents that you're talking to, you can send them. I'll definitely never watch the videos because I can't stand to hear myself talk, but I hope they're good.
they're so good, John, and your voice is awesome. So
The boomer turned influencer. I love it.
Once I got the ring light, and all turned around.
So John, great job, man. Obviously the agents are loving it. I think it just adds a layer of depth to the team and how fast these agents are getting ahead. So really great job. And for the agents that have been in the game for a while, it's a good refresher, and it's good to just come back and be like, that's things I used to do early in my career. So thank you. Super grateful for you. I'm going to turn it over to Kate. Kate had a big win this last week as well. Fought through with this client, multiple showings, multiple offers, and finally was able to get her offer accepted. So Kate, tell us about that journey.
Yeah, so I worked with these clients for 4 months. I probably showed them 70 homes. That's like conservative, honestly. And this is my 13th offer. And I was super excited to say the least. And my clients are really excited. I lost a little faith there after, I would say, the 5th or 6th offer. I really appreciate Elias and everyone that's reached out to me on my Instagram telling me to keep going. And I'm super thankful for my clients too, because they could have easily, blamed it on me and said that I was doing something wrong. And at some point I did feel like that. I felt like what is going on? What am I doing? So I really appreciate the support of all of you telling me to just, keep at it and, give me ideas on how to maybe rework my offer. And so, and we're in contract and we close in 3 weeks. So.
Nice. That's the true story of perseverance. And she said at times it was like, sometimes her clients were keeping her in the game too, but it's totally all right. It's like, because now you form this relationship, it's like, we're in this together, right? And so Way to hang in there for them. Great job. And then sometimes you don't know how close you are to your next contract. And it's like, you know, this one seemed to just work out. It was the timing, but you know, perseverance is everything in this game, especially right now. So really good job, Kate. Let's go over to the numbers agent. The numbers agent had 2 new contracts in the last 2 weeks. So Julie, tell us what's up. And you guys, for the people that I've said this before, Julie went 9 months without a contract and now has a rhythm, has a pulse, has the fire marketing, has a brand, just got 2 contracts. So Julie, tell us what's going on.
Your first contract was in July, right, Julie? Like, how many have you had since July?
9.
Capper.
Yeah.
I think so I think I'm on track to do 10 million this year. Maybe. I don't know. Fingers crossed.
5 months.
Yeah. So I think I want to share something that I've been using with my buyers that have, I was actually talking to Jung-hee yesterday, that all the offers that has been accepted right now, except for the first offer, has we got to accept it on the first try. And then I think a lot of it is to set your clients' expectations within a certain range, so that they're not going after listings that they can't win. I have this buyer sheet that I share with my clients, and I have them paste. Actually, I got this idea from Elias and Jen. I have them paste all the listings that they want to see, but I also added a new column that has the listing price, and then a new column that says expected range that the home will sell for. And then in the beginning of the whole buyer's consultation, I just tell them that, hey, don't look at the sticker price, that it doesn't exist. It in this market, it doesn't make sense. And then I show them examples of how like one listing is listed for 700 and then it sells for like 1.4. So then you kind of draw into their head that sticker price doesn't make any sense. So then they go with your range. And then when the clients see the range, they automatically filter out the one that's not in the price range. So they don't even waste your time to go see it. They'll be like, oh, okay, this is gonna go for 1 million. Okay, let's not see that one. And then they're always looking at homes that they can actually have a chance of winning based on the range I give them. It's a lot of work up front, but then it's worth it because you're not wasting your time driving them to see like $1 million home that they can't win. They're like, well, it's listed at 699. What do you mean it's gonna go for 1 million? But then if you educate them in the beginning, then they won't go for it. So then and then with the range, I'll be like, okay, if this is only the range from me not seeing a home, but then after seeing a home, I might give you a new number, or after talking to a listing agent, knowing that there's going to be competition, it's going to be a new number. So you kind of earn their trust that way too. And then usually the actual number that we're gonna end at is a lot lower than my range because I will always overestimate. And then my clients are always like comfortable with whatever suggestion I tell them. I'll be like, okay, let's go for like, I know my range says 800 to like 850, but let's go for 780 based on my conversation with the agent. And then they're like, okay, yeah. And then knowing their max, they're comfortable with me pushing them to go to 800 if needed. So that has been something that worked really well for me. And there's also like the script I have with listing agents who like dig for information. So I can share that some other day. But
yeah, share that for sure. And really good job. And I think that it's important because some agents or some clients think that they know more than us sometimes, right? When you first meet them, they're doing their own research, they're on Zillow, they think Zestimate's like a real thing, and like it's accurate, right? And so we have more information and more data to provide them like insight. And then it's like when you're seeing a few homes and they wrote low because they didn't really listen, because they didn't understand quite yet, and then you go back and say, see all these houses that went pending that you had your eyes on, look at what they sold for, and then it starts to become real. And then you tell them, hey, if you're going to write on this home, because they ask you, well, what do you think it's going to go for, right? That's a great question. you have to tell them, listen, you have to be direct with them and say, we have to come correct on this house based on what's going on. This is what we need to come in at. And well, what if we do 925 and maybe we'll get countered? Right, as if you're not going to get countered, right? Right, as if you have no second options. If you could come up that $20,000, don't wait, because sometimes that's all it's going to take. We have a client right now. We're going to be prepping an offer that's due at noon. They wanted to go at 940, but then they're like, well, let's go 925. I said, you guys, just go all in on the 940 based on this community, based on this area, based on what homes are selling for. Go all in. And so I love that approach, Julie. Share your script here in the chat so we can share that with the masses, but really, really good job. And 10 million in 5 months. That's
okay. I'm like 2 million off, but I'm just saying maybe I can fit 2 million in.
Yeah, it's
last
right
few days.
So really good job, Julie. Appreciate all of your hard work. And hold on. We have something we wanted to share with the masses. Totally forgot. Like, let's make sure you have screen rights. So you guys, obviously some of you know, some of you don't know. We've been working behind the scenes to create a fire listing presentation that you guys can now use. It is ready to go, it's ready to launch, and it's ready to help you lock down more listings. Julie has been the brainchild behind this. And so Julie, if you would, without further ado, please share that with the masses for the people that have not seen this presentation. Is that a good enough build up for you?
Okay, thanks.
Before you even start, all of your presentations rock, Julie. They're all fire. I love them.
Thank you.
You're 17 feet away from this phone, but we heard that.
So I shared it in the Slack channel already, but I'll just share again where you can find it. I put all my marketing stuff in this one MailChimp link because people were asking me about some stuff before. So I was like, it's easier if I just put it all in here. And the link is bit.ly/the-numbers-agent-marketing. But here you can find the buyer's consultation. You can use it however you want. This is a template, but if you want to like adjust anything like a front page, add your own logo, change the colors, you can, or like add a page about yourself. I have a page about myself, but I didn't put it in the template version. And have something about taking fast, how to do the home search. I think everyone's seen this already.
Yep.
And there's also the listing presentation. So listing presentation, I focus a lot on the team because I feel like that gives us an edge with other brokerages in terms of winning listing, because we have so many people, so many talented people, so many hustlers who's out there to sell the seller's home. So they're not just working with one person, they're working with a whole team of people that's like there to promote their listing. And then this numbers probably needs to be changed because it's like, I just grabbed it from somewhere. But we talked about our leader and like his credentials, and then like the support team that's like helping the agents sell the properties. And then I kind of branded our marketing as #fast marketing because I don't know, I went through a lot of like listing presentation training, and then they were like, always like brand your marketing, doesn't matter what it is, as with a name, so that it sticks to the seller's brain. So then, and then just explains a little bit about the steps that goes into the selling process. Oops, that's pretty self-explanatory. But then it also like highlights like what we're providing for the sellers, whether it's exposure or the photography. We talk about like each one, videography, virtuals, but also the social media, which is the essence of our fast marketing. And then like, so this page, like you can change this whatever you want, because I had these for like people who actually have photos and like have some Instagram handle, but you can change this to like, I don't know, however configuration. But then where the essence of this page is about, or this picture if you want, is about like the influencer and then the power of social media and how we do live streams and targeted ads. And then next is like the timeline that, because the seller's always like, oh, what's gonna happen after I sign this contract? And then here's a little bit about like happening. So we have the pre-market preparation, the on-market activity. We don't have open houses now, so you might want to change this to like maybe like, oh, we're gonna do a live stream about your house at this time. And then what happens when the property is in escrow, and then what they can expect during this time. And if they're ready to partner with Team Fast. And then there's also like, so I'm gonna add other stuff later, but in this link, other than that, we have some Instagram templates. I have other ones I need to add onto this page. And then Instagram stories, if you have a virtual open house, you can use this, it's animated. Cover letters for your offers, if you need to submit it. I've gotten comments that, oh, they never seen like a cover letter from like any agents before. So, and if you're doing door knocking, here's another template that you can use that you can mail to the sellers or like the home that you door knocked. I don't know what this can do this. And then lastly, this is recently created. Once you get your
that email thing is like really the best email I've seen.
Yeah, it's a brainchild of Climb and and Elias and Jen. So they have
Julie,
this
I have a
template.
whole bunch more if you want.
Okay, yeah, send it over. I can make it pretty. But
Yeah, you
basically,
can do
this
it.
is a this is a letter to your buyers once you get them into escrow, because they're probably confused. Okay, what's next? And then I used to send out an email to them like, okay, this is what's next, but then it doesn't look legit enough to like, because I feel like having an offer accepted is something you can be hyped over. So you're basically telling them, hey, don't do anything with finances, earnest money, so they know what to expect. And then the escrow company and the officer, because beginning of the buyer's consultation, you should tell them about wire fraud. So then for your own sake, you want to put all the information in there. And then they'll always ask you about insurance policy. So then these are the recommendations I found on Zoom, on Slack. So I just put in there, but I actually never worked with them before. So whoever you guys use can also replace it. You want to have the contingency days like nice and clear for them, so they know what to expect, and then all the company, the cost for the inspection. Because I had once my buyer, he's like, oh, I have to pay for the reports myself. Like he was like confused, or maybe it was like because he forgot. Yeah, he forgot that like I told him about that. And then one is the loan signing and the walkthroughs, and then you have break down the timeline. And then Karina's gonna send the timeline over via folio too, but then it's also nice to have it in an email and then let them know that you're there for them. Yeah, so that's what I have so far.
Dude, Julie, this is so rad. That looks
Beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. Right? It's like, because I think we all do our own variation of this, but to see it laid out like this. And then if you guys have Mixmax, you guys can take that, create a template, and then as soon as your people are in contract, you just hit that template in contract or, offer accepted, and then plug that right in to your Mixmax, and it comes up as this beautiful template.
Yeah, like this.
Fire, you guys, fire.
Then you can just plug in the red.
Gets you all that. You just type in the red parts.
Yeah, so whenever everyone gets the same email, but then they think that you made us a whole email for them.
So sick. Cool. And then it's personalized with the dates and everything. So Julie, really great job. And as we grow as a company, Julie's going to be a vital part of our growth, of our digital marketing campaigns and print marketing campaigns, and just the brainchild behind all of these incredible marketing pieces. So I feel like she took the brain of Kenny and Climb and combined it, put it on steroids, and now we're making an even better version. So thank you. Looking forward to it. And what's cool about this is nothing in the game looks like her marketing. Nothing. Right? And so great separation. Say again?
Two more things too. So we hired a web developer. We just made a payment to her yesterday that worked for Climb. So Julie and I sat down, but mostly Julie came with conceptually what the website should look like. So that web developer will be working with Julie. I just approve things. And then we're also hiring a second company. If you guys seen some of my Instagram, called Superside HQ. So we're gonna make like a legit branding marketing company work with us for our like entire brand development. So we kind of like we've been in startup mode, right? We're kind of putting things together, Instagram, hacking together, Canva, but we're actually hiring a legit company for, I think, $4,000 a month to come out with assets for us, which really will oversight and give them the vision and they'll execute it. So our goal is to have people, with your holiday cards, holiday themes, all that social stuff, email templates, we have that all ready for you. And then once we have that Julie and I execute and we hire this company to design, then we will have a virtual assistants and they'll have access to all your, if you give them all your MailChimps and that, and they'll just post it for you and send it out to your client database. So later we're trying to make a one-stop shop to get all this done for you. I know companies like Compass did a really great job giving you all templates and stuff, but you still have to go and design it and create it. So not many agents use it. So we actually want really unique pieces, could be unique to yourself, and then just have it sent out on your behalf too.
It's going to be sick, you guys. So for any holiday season, tax reminders, different templates, you'll be able to go in, choose from the library, and then blast that out to all of your sphere and all of your leads that you're nurturing. So great stuff to come, Julie. Really, really appreciate all of your hard work on these projects. I'm going to turn it over to Omar. Omar and I have been working with the client in the last couple of weeks, and it looks like they are getting ready to write. So Omar, kind of bring us up to speed on what's going on, how things have been going with this buyer.
Yeah, we're really close, man. They loved that house yesterday. I mean, we were sitting out front for like 20 minutes and they were just like daydreaming what they wanted to do to it. So really cool when we get them to that point. I've only seen it a few times. Sorry. But yeah, they had PTSD from that deal they lost up in Livermore. They talk about it all the time. So like you were saying, just taking a loss early on, it sucked, but it was good because now they're like legit for sure ready to go on this. So yeah, we're gonna check in with them later and just see where they're at. I think they want to write, but they might have some questions for us. So but other than that, I mean, hitting the phones hard this week. Some of my follow-ups from like 3 months, 4 months ago on these LO leads are starting to materialize. Going out on tours with them, seems like some of them are ready to just go out and see some homes, so that's cool. Picked up my first buyer ever from a golf course session, or from a golf sesh, so that was dope. We toured the next day, and now we're working on pre-approval. So yeah, man, just been active and working with I'm working on some leads with Bowie, working on some with Eric, and then I'm working with you. So it's super cool to just partner up and see how everybody does what they do, and just how we kind of have each other's back. Like, if we're touring together or if somebody steps in or what, like it just flows easily. So it's been dope, man. It's been a good week.
Yeah, I'm excited about it because you guys, if you haven't partnered with somebody on a transaction, like it's just, you get two different sides, you get two inputs. It's great for different personality types, and it's been really cool. So I told Omar we're going to get these ladies into contract within 2 weeks, and I think we're within striking distance of getting them into contract. So
we have 46 people on the team meeting. That's insane.
Yeah, I think that's a record.
That's a record. I haven't seen past like 35. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, so incredible.
So you got paired up with a random on the golf course, and then you were showing him home the next day.
It's not really random, but yeah, I mean, he's a family member that's always been like tippy-toeing around it. But I was like, dude, what do you plan? Do it, let's tour some homes. And I set him up on Real Scout like later on that day, and boom, we're like looking at a home the next day, talking about pre-approval. So
nice, dude.
More golf sessions to come, bro.
That's right. Hey, John knows all about that. I heard the golf course is a great place to drum up business. So really good job, my man. Great job. Let's head over to Melody. Melody, welcome back. She was on a well-deserved vacation. She was out on the island. So Melody, kind of bring us up to speed. I know that we're going to be closing on a deal here soon. So tell us what's going on with you. And I love the logo. I think the logo is dope. Bring us up to speed.
Hey guys, I'm not sure if you can see me. It's a little dark in my house right now. It's super gloomy outside, but
it looks like you have a tan from like here.
There, can you guys see me now? Yeah, I'm definitely 10 shades darker than I've ever been in my life, and I'm convinced that I'm 10 pounds skinnier with the tan, so I'm getting a tanning membership like today. Other than that, yeah, it was a great vacation, but I definitely had major FOMO. I missed all of you guys. I missed the vibe. I missed my team members in the office, and super happy to be
Bullshit.
Yeah, so we're closing the deal on Friday with Elias. Honestly, like, dream team. Our clients are so happy with us. We've built so much rapport with them. The husband works for Apple. He's definitely going to be sending us his referrals over the next couple of months, and hopefully over the next few years, we'll be getting residual business off of it. I have a buyer's consultation right after this call that I'm getting ready for. I had one last night. I actually got off a plane on Monday morning, took an Uber to my showing in Oakland, and I showed 5 houses right getting off of the plane. So they want to write on something in Oakland. We're going to go over comps today. And I can't thank you enough, Elias, for putting me up on game and showing me really how to engage and build rapport with the buyers. Even if it's on Zoom and it's a little awkward and you can't really feel, you know, the energy in the room, you can still show the energy through the call. And that's something I really learned from Elias, was just being an advocate for your client, speaking with confidence, moving forward, and helping them, you know, get educated on this market while you're providing really good information. So it's been fun.
And having fun, right? We had fun with these clients.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Like, I want to do it again and again and again and again. It was
Let's do it.
a good time. It was one of the most fun clients we've ever had. It was super easy, and partnering up with someone and being on vacation really helped me out a lot. I don't think I would have been able to do it without Elias having my back. So thanks for being my backbone on this, and I look forward to doing a lot more.
Hey, congratulations. And Melody is a doctor when it comes to managing the transaction. Even if she's on vacation, it was like I kind of just stepped away and let her manage that transaction, so it wasn't coming from both of us. And like it was just like we fell into our roles, and you know, at the end of the day, we're never too far ahead of each other. We were always running at the same pace for the client, and they are stoked. And like she said, this is a long game for us because he works at Apple, and he is super stoked with our services so far. So we're hoping that we get more business from it. So really great job. Welcome back, and congrats on your continued success. Let's hear from the king of real estate, my man, still with no mustache. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Kind of bring us up to speed, brother.
Hi, everybody. How's it going? I'm doing well. It was a super busy week.
Liar.
Yeah. Saturday, I showed like 11 homes, 4 different clients. I got 3 or 4 new referrals from Instagram. I have 4 buyers consultations this week. I have a new listing in West Oakland coming on. I'm hungover as shit. I have an offer out right now that we're getting countered, that I'm actually whipping up right now. Hopefully it gets accepted. Julie, thank you so much. That marketing shit looks fucking awesome. Can't wait to use it. Super motivated by everyone. You guys are all killing it. I got a new iMac coming, so I'm stoked on that. What else?
Hey, is your IG referrals, is it past clients, is it friends, or the other agents?
Yeah, a little bit of both. So I had some homies hit me up. You know, they mentioned something to my other homie, and they said, hey, hit up this dude. They looked at my Instagram. They're like, oh, hell yeah, this guy's cool. So he hit me up, and then I had a past client refer me to another client too. So I have a buyer consultation with her tomorrow. And then this Redfin shit is fucking going off the fucking chain. So I've gotten like 4 new clients from that. And I partnered up with Omar on one of them. He's a cash buyer. It's kind of fucking ding dong. I'm kind of sick of working with him already, but he's a cash buyer. So hopefully that goes through. But otherwise, doing pretty good. You know, I'm trying to win 2 iMacs. I could sell one and keep one, and buy a new guitar or something. But yeah, life's good. And hey, y'all, if any of you new agents want to team up on some shit, I'm down. I'm too busy. I'm fucking tired. So if you motherfuckers want to team up, let's do this.
I want some.
And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse at my teammates. I'm fucking hungover. So anyways, life's good. I hope everyone's good.
Well, it's always a pleasure hearing your voice.
Yeah.
You know, Eric, so tell us right now. So last year you did 5 deals. What are you on pace to close out for 2020?
I don't know. I've lost track.
All right. You're on pace to do 15 at least.
At least 15. Yeah. I think I'm at 15 I'll be at 15. Yeah, I'm trying to close 20.
Yep. So, dude,
Um,
really great job. That means he's tripled his business year over year.
If I'd get 20, I quadrupled it. And
That's right.
hey, but the thing is, I think you guys are right. Teaming up is fucking tight because it's fun and like it's cool to see how other people work, and you know, we can kind of help each other with the load and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, I've teamed up with Omar on one. I'm working on one with Kim, and Kim's really good at like comps and like the admin kind of shit, and I'm better at like talking. So I'm finding that we're a really good combo. So if any of y'all want to team up, hit me up and let's work some deals together.
Let's do it.
I love
Real.
it. I love it. I love it.
Dewey,
Man.
I'm looking at you, fool. Let's fucking crush some motherfuckers.
Right? And I'll tell you what, you guys, like Jen and I have partnered on quite a few deals. We have about 9 million in the pipe right now. And it's just been great. It's just like we have total different styles, man. So I am all about partnering up. Melody and I have different styles, different backgrounds. We came together. The clients loved us. So highly recommend it. Me and Omar are working a deal right now. Me and Juanita have worked a deal together. So yeah, highly recommend if you can do it. Partner with
The
it.
clients love it too, because like if they're asking you a question, you're in the meeting or you're in a showing, someone's getting back to them right away. So like, you know, the ones that people here who work with me, you know, some of our clients could be more demanding or they need an answer right away. So like you give a 3-hour delay, they're gonna feel uneasy. So having 2 people is actually 1 + 1 + 2. The clients just love it. You also get more done. You can share ideas.
Totally. Yep. Absolutely.
Hey, Kenny, do we get a half point for a half deal?
We'll let you guys round up too. Half point round up.
Hey, don't be bringing that shit up, dude. Don't be giving them ideas. What the fuck?
All right. Hey, man.
Just kidding.
Really great job, and highly recommend that. Partnering up has definitely helped me and helped my business. So let's hear from. Let's go.
Real quick. I have a question. So if you do partner up with somebody, is that a point for each person?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because
yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also like we've had like you can do this official announcement. If you guys are partnering up and you're in my team model with like a lower split and you partner with someone, we're just taking 25% like any model. So my goal is actually have more people team up so I can focus on getting more referrals. And then I'm not even trying to work referrals. I just hand out the team members to work. So everyone wins.
I gotta say something, man. I've been here in the business 20 years and I've been with old ass rickety companies. And a long time ago, I did my own thing. And let me tell you, having a dude who's running the show like Kenny, he just popped off. He probably just cost himself thousands of dollars, didn't even think twice about it. That's the energy you need. I'm gonna be honest with you, especially with this market. He just said, you know, he's gonna go with whatever it is. And obviously I'm not, you know, one of the top guys or anything by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm just letting you guys know it ain't like this everywhere. Just so you know, 20 years in, you're not gonna find this too often.
Yeah, most of the time it's like, here's your little glass trophy. You did $20 million in volume the last 3 months. Great job, right? It's like,
or
no,
they'll
like,
get back to you. Oh, let you know, we have to take it to committee and take it to this and take it.
Yeah,
We'll get back to you in 6 months.
here's a piece of paper that says you were the top producer for October, right? It's like, cool, but like Kenny's thought behind this was, let's give them tools that are going to help them drive their business by simply doing what they're supposed to be doing. And so, like we said a long time ago, you guys, egos are out the door, and it's all about you guys, and it's all about this team succeeding. So I love that point, JJ. While we're on you, JJ, why don't you bring us up to speed on what's going on with you, bro?
I've been slacking, and every time I come on these meetings, I feel even worse about it, to be quite honest with you. But this week I'm cleaning up all my other crap that I've got on my old personal, you know, income business and stuff like that. And I'm gonna pretend like I just signed up, go through everything, and I'm gonna start bugging you again, like I was initially, and just get back up to speed. I mean, that stuff that Julie put up, man, that's the reason why I came over here. That looks awesome and it's ready to go, and I don't have to sit there and beg anybody to put it together and any of that stuff. So that's one of the main reasons why I came over here, just having that. Not only is it good looking, but it's pretty much ready to go, plug and play, and the clients aren't going to know any different. So again, that's why I came.
That's right, JJ. Listen, man, let's connect by the end of the week. Let's just kind of see where you're at. I'm here to help out. John and I can help get you on track wherever you need to be. But let's connect. Don't be silent. And I'm glad that you're here, man. Sometimes coming to the meeting, it's like, all right, I just needed that little freshener. I can do this. I've been in the game for a while now. So JJ, we're here for you, my man.
Meanwhile, he closed a deal last week, didn't tell anybody, and you got another listing coming up, George?
Yeah.
So, okay.
We got to start an OGs group or something here for guys, you know, the 10, 15-year plus people getting a fresh start.
Right? So
what do we call it? Dewey, what is that
job.
nickname you gave John?
Boomer.
Well, you call it the boomers, bro.
I'm not going that far.
Well, yeah, listen, we got to just go with what's available. We're not really boomers, but we'll take it.
We'll take it. All right.
Anybody could be a boomer.
Right? Well, hey, man, great job. Glad that you're here. You know, be involved, get involved, ask questions, bug the shit out of me, bro. I don't care. Call me as many times as you can with questions, man. We're here to support. Let's head over to Joaquin. Joaquin, you've had a busy week. I know you've been submitting offers. Tell us what's going on in your world, my man.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Cool. So yeah, you know, I've been working with some buyers. Submitted 2 offers. We submitted one this Sunday, I believe it was Sunday night. So offers are due today. We'll see what happens. We're crossing our fingers. The families, first-time home buyers. A little difficult, you know, a little challenging. The husband is very particular, even though his budget is, you know, in the 300-400K, but he wants homes in the 500K. You know how that goes, right? Everybody always wants the next level. So it's been fun actually, because even though it's challenging, it's just a matter of kind of educating them and kind of what Julie, I think, said, you know, just giving them that information up front so that they're comfortable with some of the outcomes. And then once they realize, hey, we're not getting offers accepted, now we're gonna be a little bit more aggressive. So crossing my fingers, hopefully that goes well. I have 2 other folks who are getting pre-qualified right now as well. So, you know, we're gonna keep on going.
I love it. I love it. And, you know, to build off that, Joaquin, it's like setting clear expectations from the get, right? There's the agents that are just there to be tour guides and open up doors, right? Or there's the agents that say, you know what? I'm going to help you from step 1 till all the way to the close of escrow. And I'm going to educate you and lead you through this process, right? That's the stance we need to take with our clients, right? I'm not here just to open a door and be like, ooh, do you like it? It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 2,500 square feet. Here's the backyard, blah. Right? It's about educating our clients and helping them understand the pulse and the rhythm of this market. That's how we're winning. So love that, Joaquin. We're going to head over to, hold on, let me just, to Mr. Units. How did you like that? I stole that from you, bro. So give us an update on what's, yeah, right. So give us an update. Love your stuff, man. Love your videos that you're creating. Kind of bring us up to speed on what's going on in your world. And we have a big meeting with you and the family today. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So got the listing on 90th Ave. Everything's live. Has somebody come by on Monday, and yeah, things are, you know, moving in the good direction for that. Just been really trying to focus on my social media. I've got, you know, good reactions and just kind of really good feedback. So just making sure I put an emphasis on that. I want to give a shout out to Eric. I was able to brag about him to one of my friends that's kind of interested in real estate, but he was worried about tattoos or his music background. And I was able to, you know, show him Eric and kind of show him a few other people on the team and just say, hey, everybody's regular people. They're all cool individuals. Don't let that bother you. So that was nice being able to, you know, brag about you guys and have a good influence on him. Shout out to DeAndre. Love your lives. I had a chance to speak with you, you know, just through messages really quickly, and, you know, good conversation, good person. Yeah, I'm just excited right now. You know, it's good momentum in a happy place. Definitely got a long way to go, but it just feels good to be where I'm at right now. And it's nice having you guys around to just continue to influence and just motivate. So yeah, that's just my update.
Good for you. And it shows, like, your content is really good. It shows your energy, a genuine smile, man. And so, you know, it's you're consistent. You know, it's like, all right, I got 10 views, I got 50 views, I got 60 views, I got 100. So it's like, it's growing, it's progressing. And it's cool thing about it is it's just consistent, right? Trust the process, run the same West Coast offense consistently, and you're bound to score, man. So congratulations, great work. Looking forward to meeting the whole family today on Zoom. Let's head over to Gurpreet, the Preeti agent. I know that she has been busy, has become one of the top producers, obviously, on the team. Gurpreet, you want to bring us up to speed on what's going on in your world? Okay, we'll come back to Preeti. We're going to go over to Walter.
What's up, Team Fast? Just keeping busy. Good session yesterday, working on calendars, kind of getting my time management game together. But I do have 3 clients. Just showed a property in Rodeo this morning. It's a single mom with 3 kids. She's just looking for a house. First generation here in America, just trying to live the American dream. So we're gonna make that happen. She needs to tighten up her pre-approval letter a little bit. So I hooked her up with her lender. So we're going to get her a house. She's very confident. Second time showing her a house, showed her one at night, one in the morning, loves it. She actually picked tomatoes from the house, took pictures, took videos. So she's all dialed in on that house. Got another one, a friend of a friend, looking at San Ramon, Dublin, Walnut Creek houses, 900 to about 1 million. So she's back east, taking care of some business through the Thanksgiving holiday. Got her on Real Scout. She's on Real Scout like crazy. So just looking to schedule something when she gets back on the West Coast. And then my barber, showing him today at 4 o'clock. He upped his budget a little bit. And he originally was going to move in 2021. So I just straight up asked him the question. I think I learned this from Julie. I just asked for the business. I said, look, man, are y'all trying to buy this year or in 2021? He goes, no, we're trying to find something now. So we're getting hot with him. Going to show something at 4 o'clock today. So all's well. Appreciate all the support, and thanks for all the tips.
Dude, I love it. Dude. Just this poise and professionalism as a brand new agent on this team, man. It's been great to see Walter. Walter's in the office almost every single day, working the phones. How do I do this? What's their advice? Like, just that poise and professionalism, man. Love seeing it, and really, really great job on all your success so far. Let's turn it over to Mr. Jonathan. Jonathan, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Kind of bring us up to speed on what's going on in your world.
Oh, I'm okay. Just trying to get acclimated with all these systems. Doing the onboarding process. I think Donna and a few other folks, agents, were saying, hey, try to get all that out the way so you don't so you're not playing catch up with yourself. And that's what I find myself doing now. But I am getting in the mindset of like George was saying, I'm just, thinking of myself as a little bit of a novice with all this new technology, but then just allowing that to have my mind open to receive the new information, so I'm ready for it and just take it on, and then, just adding more to my plate. But I like what Eric was saying and Elias was saying about teaming up. Teaming up is awesome. Like I think right below, 2 below me is Steph. Is your screen showing Stephanie Pelasama below me?
She's here.
Because it looks like we're all on Hollywood Squares, right? We're all in Hollywood Squares. So right 2 below me is Steph. Me and Steph came from BHG like Elias, and we were killing it as a team. And it's just so awesome because we play good cop, bad cop. Like you say, like Elias says, we all have different styles, different skill sets that kind of complement each other, because I'm a little more laid back, Steph's a little more aggressive. So then we kind of notice like who to kind of pair up with, when we're talking with a husband and a wife team or investors or whatever. So it really does help, and it takes some of the workload off too. You can share the workload with your partner, and then you guys working together for a while, you guys kind of know, who's better at what, and who can, take care of that. Like I was always good with open houses, and she was always, Steph's a beast when it comes to setting appointments.
Yeah.
So she's just awesome in that area, and so we would always just kill it together. So I'm just looking to do more of that because I feel like all of this time when we were at BHG, I feel like me and Steph were just winging it. And then like now that we have Kenny and Elias and John and Karina and Molly, I feel like you guys are the missing link to our business, that we've always missed out on. But now we got all these systems in place. We feel like we're just ready to crush it now. Once I get, once we both get all on board with, finish the onboarding process.
All right, man. Well, my goal is to make sure that we get through all of that stuff. and to help you get systems, because I believe once you guys are in front of people, then you guys crush it, right? The
Yeah,
idea
yeah.
is to systematize things to where you can get in front of more people and run more efficiently and have great systems. So that's our goal for you guys. I love that you guys are here now officially as a partnership with us. And so great things to come. I appreciate the update, Jonathan.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I love everybody's success, and then just let's go. Let's keep going it. Love to be a part of the
Right,
team.
big dog. That's right.
Thank you, man.
Dewey, I love your message in the
Off of what Jonathan said really quick.
Yeah.
When Elias and I partnered up on this deal that we're about to close on Friday, a couple people on the team reached out to me and they asked, well, what's the commission look like? What's the split look like? And to be honest with you, that is absolutely the last thing that you guys should be worried about, because the amount of knowledge and the experience that I gained working alongside Elias is absolutely priceless. I would do it again for free if I had the opportunity, just to be alongside that type of experience and that good energy, that vibe. That's what it's about. That vibe is what translates to your clients. Your clients will feel that energy, and then that's what's gonna catapult you forward to do more business and to spread more of that energy. And that's contagious, you guys. So don't worry about the commission. Just do it and have fun with it. Let that energy relay over to your clients and get that momentum going for yourself. The money will come.
Wow. Love it. Love it. And it's been a pleasure working alongside of you. And like Melody has 7 years of experience, way more experience with clients than I do. And it's just been a really fun, partnership. So I want you guys to send Jen and I good juju. Just submitted an offer right now. So send us good juju. And Dewey, love your message. I'm crying. You're not crying. Can you kind of bring us up to speed on everything that's going on?
Yeah, so I think I'm about to have my biggest month. I thought last year's 5 deals in 2 days was big, but I got 3, then 1, then 2. This week I'm getting 1 more. Going on a listing appointment with Delina. Kenny's go spread your wings. So I'm like, fuck, all right, Delina, I gotta carry you. So gonna go do that with her Wednesday. Toured 2 buyers on the same listing, and they both decided not to write after a few days because it's been crazy if anybody else is looking at Malcolm. And then went on 1 listing appointment with Kenny Sunday from a signed call from our super hot listing on Alice. And then that's same signed call is how Delina got that buyer, which is also leading us to a condo listing. So, everything's just falling in place, I guess.
That's pretty cool. I mean, it's like 1 listing became 2 listings and a buyer.
And there's literally a line of people waiting to see your guys' listing.
Yeah, we had like 70 showings, I think, maybe 70, maybe a little more in the last week.
570. And
where's this at? Alice Street, where?
Alice Way in Pinole. It's the house swimming pool that I fell into yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw that, Dewey. I was like, did he really just? Yes, he did.
Really fall into a swimming pool?
Hey, Eric, your girl DM'd me and I was like, Bill Davis did the same thing. I was like, did you just compare me to Bill Davis?
I don't know who that is, bro.
So check it out. So there was the Team Fit had this video where they had like 2 girls and they were like dancing and they're like and doing all these like whimsical.
Oh, I saw that.
And so I was like, Dewey, I was like, let's do a parody, bro. Like I'll come in and like we'll do all these dances, but Dewey ended up.
Lauren's gonna kill you.
Right? We're trying to recruit them, so we'll stay away from the parody on their video.
I told them we're making a parody of that video, and they're like, "Dude, we want to see that shit." So I was like, "All right, you guys give me."
Right. Maybe we should still do
Are
it.
you really working on them, Elias? Are you really working on Lauren and Anthony?
So is Dewey. So is everyone. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Woohoo!
Yeah. So everything's going well. I think this was like one of the most balanced weeks I've had. It was a lot of working in the business and then working on the business. Some networking because of Aria, and then partied all weekend and got crap faced. And then came right back to getting right back into it. So pretty good week.
Pretty good week, pretty good year, pretty good month. I'm just super happy to see it. I mean, between Dewey and Jen, they'll do 50 deals this year. I mean, it's incredible to think like less than 2 years in the business.
Oh, I forgot earlier, like right when we started this team meeting, I got a spam call, so I picked it up, and then it was an ISA for Kristen White, Williams. And she was like, oh, this isn't a recruiting call, but, you know, would you like to get on a call with Kristen, who's a team leader who, you know, sees your production? I was like, wait, how the hell do you see my production? I'm not doing nothing. I'm little fish. And then I was like, I'm really happy with where I'm at. But I thank you for this call. And she's like, oh, there's no strings attached. Like, let's just get on this call. And I was like, no, thank you. I'm happy with my team. Have a good day. Bloop.
I would personally say, just do it so you can hear with like what their offer is, right? Just like
we tell agents do that too. Go meet with recruiters. Like if you're looking to get into recruiting, team building future, you want to hear what other people have to offer. And I'm looking at the sales right now at the Karina. We need to update it, but I think you're around like 35 or 36 sales since last April when you first started selling real estate, and then Jen's right behind you.
Up to date,
like
Kenny.
38. Yeah.
Yeah, I think his sheet's good for everything that's actually in contract.
I mean, like to think about that, you guys, that is just incredible. And like, and when you talk to Dewey, when he's in the office, it's like, he's so unassuming. He's just cool. He's laid back and just like, Dewey's like, sometimes I don't even know how I do it. He's like, I see some of you guys' systems. Like, I don't have that, but I'm out there. I'm busy. I'm doing what I'm doing. So Dewey,
Dewey, who writes your Instagram captions, bro?
I got my girlfriend. No, I'm just kidding. It depends what it is. Like I'll just, some like the one with all the girls partying, like that one like actually hit like.
No, not the. I mean your real estate ones.
Oh, I write those.
No, you don't.
Right.
They're good, dude.
Yeah, that one like, so the party this weekend, that one like, like hit me in a soft spot because that's my girlfriend's best friend. And I remember when we were doing inspections, they're like, I can imagine, the party table here, and then the bar set up over there, and then she's gonna make her fiance the bartender, and then I was like, dope, let's close this fucking deal. And then, her throwing her dirty 30 or Aloha 30 birthday party, and she actually did, all the stuff that she said. I was like, holy crap, like it's like deja vu. But that's what we do it for, right? Like just keep trucking along and help as many people as you can.
Dude, great job, man. Excited. We're excited about the Fast House opening up soon. That's going to be exciting. So Dewey is going to volunteer to write everybody's IG captions. Thank you for that. Really appreciate that. It's $7 per caption. So thank you.
$7. It's an hour work. I'm worth more than $7 an hour, huh, Kenny?
Hey, you 10.
No, per caption.
Exactly.
Think of all the captions that we all write.
An hour to write the caption.
For a case of White Claw.
Yeah, I'll do it for White Claw. Actually, no, we're Team Truly now. But yeah, like adding on to what Melody said, like, I got on the call yesterday with some unnamed people, and they're figuring out like team split, indie split, and solo split, whatever the case. Like, they're like, well, how do we do it if you got to pay eXp and pay Kenny and pay Zillow Flex at 30%? And it's like, I mean, I don't know how to answer that because it's like me and Jen did that. Like we did that with Climb. Like Climb took a pretty penny from us, but it's not about the money. It's just what you can learn through the whole thing and then, graduate out of that eventually. So just want to put that out there. It's not about the money.
I mean, Jen and Dewey, my second and third agent on team. So between them in the last 16 months, 18 months, they've done about 70 deals combined. So like if they were to leave the team for any reason, now they're set. The whole point of the team is to get you guys so good that you will leave the team if you want to leave the team and you can build out your own teams. But we're preparing, you're paying for this training and mentoring. We're preparing you everything you need to be very, very successful by yourself. But then that's where our challenge is as a team and leadership. How do we keep the agents on board to be on our team? This is where like we're working on like Zillow Flex and getting you virtual assistants and getting you a runner and getting a Fast House and more office locations to power your businesses. So you guys should focus on what makes you the most money per hour versus, like Dewey and Jen did a pretty cool scenario. We did business plan last year between September and December. We calculate how many hours we all worked, and then we calculate how much money we made. Dewey and Jen made, I forgot which one was which, but between $93
an hour in Q4.
$93 and $97 an hour while they were working. So focus on how much money you're making while you're working. The agents are out there paying very low splits, high splits, however you want, but they're probably making like $30 an hour. Here, like we're training agents to make over $100 an hour. So, and then this is where because you're not doing everything else, and you're not paying for coaching and training and a lot of the things that like a couple people here are personal coaches through Tom Ferry. That's like $1,000 an hour. I have two coaches. I spend actually $4,000 a month on coaching to speak to for 4 hours of conversation a month. I'm paying about $1,000 an hour just to talk to someone.
We're even doing leadership coaching. So it's like, so we can have better structure for you guys and we can grow this company and support our agents even better. So it's like, we're getting coached to make sure that we have the best platform for you guys to continue to succeed. So we'll continue to work on our craft and get better. So we're better leaders for you guys. So great stuff, Dewey. Really appreciate you, man. Let's hear from Donna. Donna, I know that you have a new listing. Let's tell the masses about that. So congrats and bring us up to speed.
Oh, thank you so much. Sorry, guys. I wanted to give a big shout out to Peter Lee. Peter was amazing. I actually shout out to Slack for a, Redfin buyer that I had to do a showing on. And the team was so fast to reply because as a girl right now in this current times, sometimes if we get a phone call and we get that little bit of an instinct of that sixth sense, we want to have a backup. And so I'm very thankful to our team. You guys are awesome. And other agents that reached out and says, you know what, if I was able to, I'd be hopping on there as well too. So I want to give a shout out to Peter and to our team for that. Thank you. Sorry, I was just cranking out 5 phone calls right now with prospects. And right now, first-time home buyers are like abundance, right? And they're all fighting for the same properties, but they're all starting to get discouraged, right? Because yes, a couple of them are like, we wrote with another realtor and blah, blah, blah. And now they just found me online and whatnot. And I said, we want to set that expectation up first, right? Because some agents out there is like, okay, I got a buyer, blah, 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 and let's just do this. But after several offers and the agent not letting them know that, these are the expectations, they get discouraged. So set that tone up in the forefront so that they're prepared for it. And then, if you love the house, that's great. If you get it, let's, hopefully we'll be able to present your offer and just continue. But at the end of the day, don't promise them all this fluff and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden they're going to like, be discouraged and go find another realtor, right? That's what you don't want to do. So, but anyhow, so my new listing is finally coming on soon. We're probably projected for December 1st is the date that's going to, but if anyone's wanting to do like preemptive, we kind of did the numbers crunch. It's probably at 1 point, it's valued at about 1.5. So comps in the area show it's sold at 1.6 and then higher. So multi-units are really hard to price out. Like Julie was saying as well too on hers was, with this, but it's cash flowing 3,600 a month already for 2 units downstairs, which is non-permitted, but it's being sold as is. The upper unit total square footage is around 3,000 plus square feet on the whole, and it's got views of the entire, like literally like Oakland, San Francisco, and it's located in Diamond Heights area by the not close, but it's close to that Mormon church up there. So really nice area there. So if you guys have anyone that's, you want to do something preemptive, but it's going to probably, we're looking at about 1.4. Okay. So around that, just to get a clarification out there. So great condition. Other than that, if you guys want any buyer's needs, I've got buyer's needs that are in the Hercules area as well too. So anything up to 500,000, Vallejo, they're willing to as well too. So if you guys have any new listings coming on, shoot it out to us and I'll definitely get our clients out there to look at that.
3-2 condo in Hercules. Me and Delina.
In Hercules? Oh, send me that. I don't know where it is. Send it to me. Send it to me if it's new. All right. Thank you. That's all for me.
Awesome. Great job, Donna. We have Rosa with her very first closing. So Rosa, we just want to congratulate you once again and say great job. You want to tell us a little bit about how you're feeling right now?
Hey, Steve.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Eric, hold on really quick.
Sorry.
Someone's talking. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Thank you so much, Kenny. Like, it means a lot, the whole team. I can't believe it. Like, Dewey was talking about how other people are saying, like, why would I go to a team or like, what's the commission split? I think that was me a year ago. And then finally, when it was like, do or die, I was like, well, what the fuck, like just jump in. Like, you want to thrive, you want to be in business, then share your commission, just do it. And it took me a whole year later to finally sell in San Francisco. So thank you. I mean, we closed yesterday and it feels great. I feel legit. It feels really good. Thank you, guys. And then I have another. Thank you. And Julie, the numbers agent, gave me a referral too in San Francisco, and she might write an offer. She's just, you know, a little bit hesitant, but I might have another offer soon in San Francisco. So yeah, everything's good. I'm really happy. So thank you.
You know, a great job, Rosa. And, you know, for the people that have never worked the San Francisco market, it's one of the hardest markets to break into. It's a microclimate within itself. I mean, like literally 20% of all the agents in San Francisco are doing the bulk of the business. And so for Rosa to get her first transaction there, she lives in San Francisco. So really great job. Looking forward to seeing how you leverage the success of this, send out your mailers, send out your postcards, and let's find your next opportunity. So really, really great job, Rosa. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you guys, we were running short on time, so I'm trying to get through to everybody. So for the people that have not spoke yet, if you want to pass for this week, just put pass in the chat. But I did want to go over to Will really quick. Will, bring us up to speed. I know that you've been busy showing tons of homes. So Will, bring us up to speed.
Hey everybody. So I just got an email from the builder that my first client, his home will close on December 30th. So he's going to be moving into his new home for the new year. So really excited for that. Also, I just got another client from just posting like pictures of homes and my outfit on Facebook. They just reach out and then like, oh, I never thought about buying a home before until I saw your post on Facebook. A lot of beautiful homes. Now I want to buy a home. So if you're not doing that, just do it. And
marketing.
yeah, and then shout out to Mother and Bella because I just reached out and asked about the Marin County, and before I went into buyer consultation with my buyer, and I feel like a rock star, right? I talked about all the areas and stuff, so that's really helpful. You know, like I can just reach out to anybody and ask questions, and I don't have to spend hours doing some research on my own, so that's really helpful. Also, I'm going to Hawaii. For Thanksgiving. I'm gonna meet with some realtor friends over there. So Kenny, if you want me to recruit some Hawaii realtors, I'm all for it. They're my friends. Yeah. So I figure it's gonna be slow, right? For the Thanksgiving, I don't know. Anyways, my goal is to get in one contract every month. My first year, I feel like that's not impossible at all with Kenny and Elias and Karina and you guys like behind me. So yeah, that's my goal.
Love it.
Second goal is to get a tan.
I know, right?
For sure.
Well, love the energy, man. Love the outfits, and I love how much of a team ambassador you have been since before even being on this team. So great job, Will. Keep up the good work. Let's go over to, let's see, who said they were going to pass for this week. I just want to make sure. So Kyle, you didn't ask to pass, so I'm going to pass it over to you, my man. We haven't seen you in a while. Kind of bring us up to speed, my man.
Yeah, I've been MIA for a little while, but decided to get back on the doors and been feeling a lot better doing door knocking. And I got on Chime yesterday for a little while, but wrote an offer as well yesterday. I was out showing a bunch of properties, but we got blown out of the water with 10 other offers that were well over asking, unfortunately. And I learned a powerful lesson recently of how why I shouldn't be an undercover agent. I should be on social media all the time because some family friends sold their $1.2 million house, and I reached out to them after the fact, congratulating them. They said, "Oh, we didn't even know you were still in real estate. We would have gone with you." And I was like, "Motherfucking system." So gonna be posting a lot more on social media, but
yeah. So Kyle,
reminder to all, door knocking is not cool right now. I
Yeah.
know I love the hustle. I think it's great. You know, it's a great thing to be doing, but as COVID cases are spiking, going door to door is not a good compliant thing to be doing. Just a heads up.
I hear you.
But I will tell you this, Kyle, and to definitely, I echo what Karina just said. You know, make sure that all of your efforts are consistent, right? You have such good energy, you have such good presence. You used to make these dope videos. I remember seeing them when I was at BHG. Like that needs to be consistent, right? That needs to be something that is you're focused on every single day. So like you said, don't be the secret agent, man. Don't have these like waves of I'm in and I'm out, I'm in. Like be all in all the time. And you have to think of the word omni. Right? Omni, all encompassing. People, when they think real estate, they should think Kyle. When I'm thinking about listing my house, Kyle. right? So make sure that you keep yourself consistent, whether it's creating a schedule, whether it's an accountability group with you and Angela, whatever it is, let's stick to that, because that's how you're going to reach the success levels that you want to reach. And let's close this out with Weston Means Business. Weston, bring us home, my man.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, doing good. Just kind of like prospecting. I got a text from a buyer this morning looking at a condo. So I got the disclosures for him on that. And yeah, just really prospecting, trying to get back into it. Trying to get some more momentum back, basically, right now.
Good, man. We are going to be doing business planning for 2021. The leadership team is going to get together. We're going to roll out the schedule for that in a couple weeks. So let's really start looking at 2021. If you guys haven't had any of these books, I shared this in our group coaching yesterday. It's The Greatest Salesman in the World. It's called Ogmandino. Tons and tons of series of books. But one of the quotes in here, it said, or one of the lines, it says, "Today I will multiply my value 100-fold. And how will I accomplish this? First, I will set goals for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year, and for my life." And you have to really look at your business in that way. Am I doing something every single day that I can accomplish? What are my goals for this week? What are my goals for this month? What are my goals for this quarter? And run this as if you were running a true corporation. We talked about that yesterday in our group coaching. That's the message that I want to send off to you guys today. Anything else from the leadership team that we want to share before we head out?
I got to share two things. I posted about them in Slack, but just so you're all aware, buyer love letters, it's been a hot topic from CAR, from eXp, from, our Bay Area community. eXp does not have a policy against using them. You are allowed to use them. However, it is a big liability. So be careful with any pictures or protected class information. Just try and keep it strictly about what your buyers love about the house. Some agents will not present them to the sellers. That's totally fine. But just keep that in mind with the buyer love letters. You can use them, be careful. Second is the TC fees. We were, kind of in the habit of getting the buyers or the sellers to pay for our transaction coordinator fees. And right now there's two ways you can still do it. If you're in contract, it's called the CA form. And I posted an example about that. And there's in the listing agreement, there's a way that you can do it, within compliance on the listing agreement. So two ways to do it, but it cannot be on the purchase agreement. That is against the eXp guidelines. And so I'll send a recap on Slack about the TC fees. I already posted about the love letters. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Karina. Anything else from Molly, from John, from Kenny before we head out for the day?
Nope, I'm good. Have a great week, everyone.
Keep that same energy.
Whoa. All right, you guys. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for you guys. Thank you for keeping me sharp, keeping me on my toes, and keeping me engaged. I love being a part of this team and love watching your guys' journey. So let's all continue to support each other, push each other, hold each other accountable. Make sure you post your stats in Sisu for this last week, and let's go out there and own our day, you guys. Thank you for everything. We'll be seeing all of you guys soon.